guys, welcome back. It's another game of 8th edition. Josh has appeared from down the country somewhere. Where have
I'm
you
back
been?
from Leeds, been at university. It's shit. No two ways about it. It's long and hard, but hey, I'm home.
You are, and of course, in typical fashion with Josh being around, if you've been watching the channel a while, you will expect what game this is going to be. This always seems to be our game, doesn't it?
It does, to be fair. This is definitely our game.
Metal versus metal. Oil versus oil. Robot versus robot.
Sortek Dynasty marches against Forge World Mars.
Yep.
Back for round, what, 4 or 5 now?
Probably.
Something ridiculous.
Things have changed though, because obviously it's 8th edition. Josh hasn't played 7th in a long time.
No, I haven't played 7th in a long time.
So,
I think I've had one game in the last 12 months, something like that.
So hopefully this should go quite smoothly. We've read the rules. I'm a little bit clearer. Josh hasn't played, but
I'm a fast learner. I'll be right by turn 3.
he taught me AdMech, and he taught me
I taught you most of 6th and 7th.
none of 6th. I didn't play 6th.
Did you not play 6th?
No, I did not play 6th. This is the first time for me going from one edition to another, so obviously it's really exciting.
I mean, I started with the 3rd edition codex and with the 5th edition rule set, so I've been through 4 of them now, so...
Funnily enough, my first ever game was against Josh. 5th edition Blood Angels versus 5th edition Necrons using 7th edition rules.
Yeah!
So, this is going to be exciting. I'm
I'm
excited.
looking forward to this.
It's 2,000 points. It's a nice, straight up Eternal War mission. We're going to be playing Retrieval. And hopefully it should be fun. We're going to try and get as many armies as we can of 8th edition up on the channel, so you can expect better, and well, I say better, no, more armies, of course. Obviously we're going to have Eldar, we've got Dark Eldar, Harlequins. Phil will be doing Tyranids. Would you expect anything less? We'll have Michael with Orcs, we'll have Ali with Guard, and you might see Lucy with something as well, which is promising. So, without further ado, let's have a look through the armies. Right, so here we go. 2,000 and a tiny bit points of AdMech, and it's almost my entire collection. It's really hard actually to get 2,000 points. So me and Josh have agreed just to go about, what, 30 points over or so?
I'm sitting at 25 points over. So.
And I think I'm 45 over. So, what have we got? Well, of course, we've got the man himself, Belisarius Cawl. He's only been on the channel, I think, twice? That's only twice. Once when Phil used him, and once when I used him against Deathwatch.
Oh, look at me. I've been in Leeds for that.
Of course, I'm running a battalion detachment.
I think you're running a battalion.
So I've got 6 command points as a result of that. But you have to take 2 HQs. So of course I've got the Dominus, no upgrades at all. For troops, I've got 2 units of Vanguard, 2 Plasma Cavaliers in one in the other. Both have an Omni specs.
Probably.
Yeah. This guy doesn't have the arc pistol and the arc maul. He's just going to have a radium carbine. We've then got 2 units of 5 rangers with 1 Omni specs and 2 arc rifles, and the other one has a transonic arquebus. Not a Tears of Gourd. Again, a lot of my models are modelled for 7th edition, so the first few games that you see with the new armies, you are going to see a little bit of Mark of Dave on them. Just like the Rust Stalkers here, they are WYSIWYG, so they've got transonic razors and cord claws.
This really helps when you've got an army with no options for your troops.
For you?
Yeah, Necrons have got literally no upgrades.
You've got 2, haven't you?
Immortals can change their weapons. That's it on the basic troops.
Fair enough. It's nice that this is now one army though, Josh.
Oh yes, I'm
so
amazed it wasn't before.
No, and it definitely should have been. So the rest of the troops, I've got a unit of destroyers with phosphor blasters and heavy grav. Again, I know grav's taken a bit of a hit, and a lot of people prefer plasma now. Grav's still not bad. It's not bad. We've got a data smith and a unit of Castellan robots, all with the heavy phosphor blasters. And then we've got a unit of breachers with arc rifles, and like I said, the Rust Stalkers. So that is a little over 2,000 points. Warlord trait for Belisarius Cawl is all models within 6 inches get +1 to their leadership. So let's have a look through Josh's Necrons.
Right, so for the Necron army today, we are a Sortek Dynasty led by Oricon the Diviner. And again, as I said, we have a battalion detachment, so my second HQ is a standard Cryptek stock with a Chronometron and a Staff of Light. For my troops, I have got 3 warrior bricks. 2 of 20 and 1 of 15.
Warriors are horrible now.
Apparently they are horrible now. -1 rend on everything. Yay. Heavy. Return of Old Reliable, the monolith. Been hanging around since the dawn of time, apparently. Elite, we've got Big Bad Shardman over here. These are a lot more fun this edition. The power I'm choosing for this guy is Seismic Assault. We've got 3 fast attack options, 9 Scarabs, and then 2 units of Mirrored Destroyers. Each, again, 7th edition standard. 2 Gauss Cannons, 1 Heavy Gauss Cannon. Although they don't have Preferred Enemy anymore, so they're not going to be removing things anywhere near as easily as they were. But yeah, that's all I have, because Necrons are really expensive again. But Warlord trait for Orokin today is Inspiring Leader. +1 leadership in a bubble. So I have an army of leadership 11.
Right, so before you guys go ahead and watch this game, we are filming this a little bit after the fact.
Yeah, long
okay.
after the fact.
Now, we're not going to spoil what happens in the game, but we both totally forgot our command points. Both of us have 6 due to our battalions that we're running, and neither of us did a single thing. Now, as you watch the game, you'll realise that, especially for Josh, in 2 certain instances, a reroll of a dice or 2, or an auto passing of a morale check would have been absolutely pivotal to the game. So we apologise that we got a couple of bits and pieces wrong, but even Josh agrees that the game would have gone completely different, wouldn't it?
Everything would have changed.
Everything.
If I remembered it.
So don't take this game as a reflection of the armies themselves. Take it as this is how the game plays. But I think Josh will agree we need a rematch.
I stand by my statements at the end of the game. I think I want a rematch with more points involved. I still need more toys to play with. The fact that I did this one wrong is not entirely.
But it's both of our faults. We
absolutely,
both forgot rules, and we both forgot the command points. I think re-rolling the dice for some certain saves that you might see.
Absolutely.
And especially the morale one.
If we the command points, it would have been a lot different.
So,
but I still stand by wanting more toys.
Yeah. Without further ado, please enjoy the rest of the battle report, and we apologise about the mistakes about command points. Right, so we're playing Retrieval today, which is 4 objectives, and we've got a dice off. The winner places the first objective, but whoever places the 4th one, Josh, gets to choose the deployment type.
Yes.
So who is going first or setting up? I roll a 1. So
the 4.
So yeah, the 4 objectives will come back once we have placed the 4 objectives. So here we go, folks. We have set up Retrieval mission. Josh won the roll off, and he placed the first objective here. That meant that I knew that I was placing the 4th one, so I also got to pick the deployment zone. And new deployment zone, I forget the name of it, but we've gone for the basically 18-inch circle in the middle. I placed a second objective here.
I got the 3rd one over there by the Eagle Cannon.
And I put the 4th one down here. So I put the first unit down, and then Josh alternated, of course. And he was very quick to set up because most of his armies invested into warrior points. Massive blob squads, and of course he's got the monolith and a unit of warriors in reserve. So we've got one.
The monolith's nearly as expensive as all the warriors on the field.
Is it?
It is now. It's like 380 points.
A land raid is over 400.
Oh, not so bad then.
So we've got a unit here with Orokin at the back. We've got the Nightbringer, a unit of 9 Scarabs, and then the other warriors, some of them on the bottom. And 1 unit of destroyers in the ruins.
Yeah, destroyers up here.
And a unit back there. Very handy that they've now got fly.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it'll come into effect where you remember to fall back and still shoot. Because you can do that with fly. Meanwhile, I'm forgetting what this guy's special rules does, but Call allows everybody to re-roll to hit rolls in the shooting phase. So of course he is going right slap bang in the centre. And I know the Data Smith can heal the Castellans. Call can also heal people as well. So of course there is 2 Dune Crawlers right next to him, and then the Breachers and Destroyers right in front. I've put a unit of Vanguard back here because Josh can drop the monolith within 12 inches. So by keeping them back here, I'm hoping basically to deny him from coming and joining me back here. So Josh finished setting up first, and just like Age of Sigmar, you get to choose who goes first. Josh?
I am going first.
Really?
Really?
At least you can't get within rapid fire range.
No, I can't, but I think I can get a charge off on lucky.
With them scarabs. Yeah, that's not nice. Right, so we'll come back after Josh has done his move. Right, so here we go. Josh, you moved these guys forward?
Yep, they moved to there, followed by Orokin. These guys moved up to there, followed by their Cryptek, who's over here.
Yeah.
Both of the Destroyers kind of flew this way-ish around the table.
Yeah.
Scarabs just conveyor belted over there. The Shard advanced.
Not run.
Not run. Same thing though.
Yeah.
Straight over there.
Cool.
Because his shooting attack is assault and his powers aren't shooting
He's shooting attack as assault.
Yes, it is.
That
And
means
it's
he can
fucking flesh
shoot
vein.
at -1.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Oh
You're
no.
gonna love
Oh
this.
god. Oh, you choose the power, or is it still random?
Oh, I chose seismic assault for the power, but his
Right.
actual shooting attack power,
Right.
his specific one,
Right.
is sickening.
Right, okay. Well, we'll get to that.
You're gonna love it.
It's quite funny because obviously these are my Necrons that Josh is using, barring a couple of things.
The 15 squad that's in reserve.
But it's so hard to try and relearn 12 armies, and I learn better by playing against them. So, Josh, what do you 2 Crypteks do?
Well, Orokin
Uh-huh.
and the Cryptek, they both give a bubble of 5+ invulnerable.
That's horrible.
Yep. His is 3-inch bubble. His is 6-inch bubble.
Yep.
They also both add 1 to reanimation values.
So you're getting models back on a 4+.
Yes, I am.
And
Again, 3-inch, 6-inch bubble.
It's worth noting as well, the way reanimation protocols works now is for every model that you've lost,
You can overkill the unit and stop it happening now.
you can if you kill the entire unit,
Yes.
but if there's even 1 model left, out of this
And
20,
he survives.
Josh would roll 19 dice,
reanimations.
and on a 4+ to get back up.
As long as the guy standing is within range of the Cryptek.
Yes. Yes.
But you know what's better about Orokin?
What?
He still goes apeshit and smashes things.
Now, do you have to roll for that, or do you just choose?
You have to roll lower than the turn value.
So obviously you
not
can't on turn 1. Right, anyway. That's Necrons, that's how Josh is running it. I've got no idea what anything of mine does yet, other than Call allows reroll hits, and he's pretty beefy and can heal people, and I know he can heal people.
You do know as soon as I can actually target him, he's going to get vaporized, right?
Okay, we'll see.
You know what's going to happen.
Right, so, what's shooting first?
This squad of warriors is going to shoot first.
Right, and where they're shooting.
They are going to shoot...
Bear in mind you can split fire everything, so you can have so many at one, so many at the other.
I didn't know that. That changes everything.
Yep, you can shoot different guns at different models. So, we'll count up Josh's dice and see where he's going to... Right, so first up we've got the Destroyers down here. Josh, where they're going?
They are going to fire at your breaches, or at least the 2 standard ghost cannons are.
Yep.
4 shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
What? Oh, they still got preferred enemy-ish.
No, they have hardwired reroll 1s to hit.
Ah. You're hitting on 3s though.
Yep.
These guys are still toughness 5.
That's fine, so we've done 4s.
Yep.
No rerolls this time.
So just 2. It is AP 3, so
AP minus 3.
drops me to a 6 up armour.
Yep.
But I've got a 6 up invuln. Now these are 2 damage each. I failed 2, so it's
Nice,
4 damage.
It's D3 from shot 1. It's 3.
Which will kill 1 outright.
And then the next one, 1.
So 1 will drop to 2 wounds, and I think I will actually take this. No, I won't. I want to take this guy.
That's fine.
And the reason I'm taking him is so that none of the characters can be targeted. However,
Heavy guy now is going to fire at Dune Crawler in the middle.
yep,
Single shot. Missed.
yep, thankfully. It's worth noting as well, we just looked at the rules. This guy's a 5 up invulnerable save, re-rolling 1s because there's another Dune Crawler within 6.
Yeah, that's fine. Second.
The Heavy Destroyer is going to go for this one because he can see it. Hits.
That's a hit.
Toughness
Strength
7, so you wounded me on 3s.
Strength 9 against 3s.
That's a wound. Now go 5 up invulnerable save.
Yes, you do.
Reroll on 1s. No.
D6 damage.
Yep. For 5. Ouch. I'm not sure how many wounds they've got, but either way, that is 5.
I think it's at least 6.
It's 5 wounds lost. They have 11 wounds.
11?
11 wounds.
Jesus. Okay.
So he's got 6 left.
Okay, I expect that to be slightly more explosive. Okay.
That wasn't bad for a pot shot, though.
That wasn't bad for a pot shot, not at all.
Right.
Right, second or third attack, I'm going to activate the shard.
Yeah.
He's in range of the, them.
Castellans.
Castellans, that's the word.
Or, as Winters would say, Little Timmy's Diet Coke space robots.
Yes. Okay.
-1 to hit
His
because you're
ballistic
right.
skill is 2+.
So he's down to 3.
With the gaze of death.
Wow. Oh, that's horrible.
Especially given the fact they are fleshbane mortal wounds.
Yep.
2s to wound.
Why? No. Why 2s?
It says so.
Is it against monsters, though? Or just infantry?
Everything apart from vehicles.
Really?
This weapon wounds on a 2+, unless it's targeting a vehicle, in which case it wounds on a 6+.
Oh no, that's not good. Please tell me it's just 1 damage each, though.
1 damage. One damage per, it's a mortal wound.
Right, I have a 5 up in
Oh
wound.
no!
What?
It's D3 damage at AP -4.
Each?
Each shot.
Holy hell! I've got a 5 up in Vun. Any 6s cause a mortal wound to you, or it might be D3. It's one or the other, I'll double check. So I roll 2 6s.
Okay, so that's 2 mortal wounds to the shard.
I'll double check because it might be D3, but there's 1 saved, so 3 go through. So it's 3 D3 damage, is it?
Yep, 3d3 damage.
6?
6 damage.
Right, let's work that out and come back. Right, so Castellans have 6 wounds. I did pass, of course, 3 invulnerable saves. The 6s bounce back. It is a single mortal wound against the Catan.
Single for 6 or 1 or more 6s or multiple?
Each 6 causes a single mortal wound.
Right, okay.
So that you've took 2 wounds.
Yeah,
now it is worth noting that the Aegis protocol is in effect when you deploy them, which means they've got a 4 invulnerable save.
Yeah.
Oh wait, does it say add 1? It says you can add 1 to any invulnerable saving throw, so the 5 actually becomes a 6, Josh. Which means you take another mortal wound.
Okay.
And the 6 damage is going to kill one of them. So I'm going to kill this one off so that this one's still in front. Right, so next up the Castellan is using which power?
The Castellan's a target of Writhing Worldscape. Oh, sorry, it's...
Not the Castellan, the Catan.
The Catan, yeah.
Catan is
using it on the Castellan. I can't remember the title of it. Just straight dice if it's a 6 to take a mortal wound. Which it's not.
So that's it, doesn't do anything else. Oh, that's alright then.
Doesn't do anything else. Right, moving on to the first of the warrior squads.
There was 11 within
11
range.
in range of the first walker over there.
Dragoon. Now, it is worth noting the incense cloud now means that you're at -1 to hit.
Right.
So you're hitting on 4s. Holy wow.
That's a thing.
That is awesome.
Toughness on one of those?
I don't remember, but you're going to be needing 5s because it's better than toughness 5.
Okay.
It's toughness 6.
Toughness 6, 5s to wound. That is 1 wound and 1 cocked dice. That is 1 wound.
Now, from here, I don't think I'll get an additional cover save. Now, I do have a 4 up, but it's reduced to a 5 because your guns are -1.
Yep.
Which I pass on a 6.
That's fine.
Right, so next up we've got these warriors. There's 16 of them in range, and Josh is going for the breaches, see if he can take them out. So hitting on 3s.
Uh-huh.
Not shabby, not too shabby at all. I'm toughness 5, so you wounded me on 5s.
I am indeed.
But, like you care when you're at -1 render.
I would prefer it wasn't
3.
actually just a -1 rend, to be fair.
But wound anything on a 6 was
Yeah, I would
4
rather be
up.
wounded anything on a 5.
4 because 3 up -1. So I'll take 1 more wound. Now it is worth noting you can't distribute wounds, Josh, between the closest model. You always have to continue taking the wounds on the same model until it's dead. So even if this guy was closer...
Focus fire is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's all the shooting I have. I've got 1 charge to roll for.
And who is that?
That is these wonderful little beasties against Timmy's Tin Can.
Right, let's work out some overwatch. Right, so Overwatch from Little Timmy's Diet Coke Space Robot at these guys. Now it is worth noting that the heavy phosphor blaster means that you don't get the benefit for being in cover. They're at -2 AP, which means you get no save at all, Josh.
Yep, I would need to be getting +3s on my save to even contemplate a save right now.
But I'm hitting on 6s. That's one. What's the toughness of a Scarab?
Toughness.
If it's 3, I wound on 2s because I'm strength 6.
3.
So that is a wound, no saves. So your front Scarab, well, any Scarab you want actually, not your front one, takes a wound. So I'm guessing it's going to the back.
It's going to the back.
4 each.
They have 4 each.
Oh my god. So charge distance, that's probably 8. Let's roll it and see if you can make it though. Oh crap.
I can't.
Oh no. Right, so Josh has made it in with these guys. Now we could have piled in with these 3 inches to get further around here, but he doesn't want to pull the Rust Stalkers and the Data Smith in.
Yet.
And it's worth noting as well, they actually only have 3 wounds of Scarabs.
I misread it. They have 3 wounds, 4 attacks.
Do they have reanimation protocols?
To the hell.
No.
I
Right.
wish they did.
So attacks, they've got 4 attacks each.
4 attacks each.
What are you hitting on?
Not
Is it 5s?
much.
Is it 5s?
It's 3s?
You're hitting on 3s, wounding anything on 5s. Oh my word.
Ridiculous.
There's a few misses, I can accept that. Now this isn't all of Josh's dice, you need to roll another 12.
I know I do. I'm just counting up. So I rolled 16 and 6 missed, so there's 10.
10 hits, plus another 12 dice to roll.
Yeah, another 12 dice to roll.
There's 28 attacks, so the 4 guys in base get it, plus 3 here, so that was 16, plus 3 more is another 12.
Okay, and then here's my 12.
10, 4 miss, that's 18 hits altogether.
Yep, so there's me 16 and 2 more.
2 more. Wounding on 5s.
Yep, wounding on 5s.
That's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7?
7 saves.
Right,
No
now,
round, 1 damage each.
because I have the Aegis protocol, I add 1 to my save. Yeah, it just says for models in the unit, so technically the Castellan now has a 2-up save.
Yes, indeed he does.
Passes them all like a boss. Now, that was the only charging unit. What would normally happen is if you already had units in combat, you would then get to attack with one of them, and then I would get to swing back. So the Castellan robot is going next. And he has 3 attacks. He hits on 4s in combat and he's strength 6. He doesn't have any power fist either, so he's not going to be that great. So 3 hitting on 4s. 2 hits. I'm wounded. The toughness 3.
Toughness 3.
So I'm wounding you on 2s. 2 wounds, no rend, and you've got a 6-up save. So if you fail these, we'll work it out. Go on, re-roll it. Yeah, now, normally you'd have to apply the wounds to base, but in this situation, this one has to go. Right, so that is it. It's now over to the turn of the AdMech. It's worth noting as well, these guys are leadership 10, so can't fail me leadership test. These are 7, but the count is 8 because Call's there, because of a warlord trait. So even if I roll a 6, I do pass that automatically. So, over to AdMech turn 1. Right, so here we go at the end of the movement phase. These guys have moved up 5. This unit has moved and ran 3 inches, and these ones moved and ran 6 inches just to gather around the objective. The Tech Priest has moved up. He's going to repair this guy, and Cole is going to repair the onager behind him. The Data Smith is going to be charging into this combat, and the Rangers at this side and the Dragoons are going to be charging in. Hopefully take out the Nightbringer.
They can try.
Well, they've got a fair few attacks. 6s do an extra, and if you
I'm not saying it's impossible.
if you fail a save, it's 2 damage. So I need you to fail 3 saves. So he's going to heal the Breacher for 1 wound, which isn't bad, but could have been better. And Cole is going to heal the Onager for 3. So it was 11. I've lost 3, so we'll count the opposite way now. It's lost 3. And that is it for movement. Let's move on to shooting. It's worth noting for Canticles, I did use the one that gives you +1 to your armor save.
One formerly known as Shroud's Arm.
Yep. So, these guys are now going to shoot. And I'm going to go for the, I think, the warriors, the heavy arc rifle actually does D3 damage. You know what? I'm gonna go for your destroyers, Josh. I feel like I need to. So I'm hitting on 4s, but I'm re-rolling because Call is there.
Yep.
Just as well. Yep, so that's 3 hits. I'm wounding you on 3s because I'm strength 6 and your toughness 5. So that's 2 wounds. It is rend -2. So
-2, so that's 2 5-ups.
Yep. Fail them both and they are D3 damage each. And if I was hitting a vehicle, it's D6. So that would be 4 wounds. I should have done them separately.
It doesn't matter. One goes down, one goes to 2 wounds remaining.
Yeah. Right. Next up, what we're going to do, I think the neutron laser from this one is going to target the destroyers first. Now the neutron laser, I think they've got better, Josh. It's heavy D3, strength 10, -4, D6 damage each. But it's guaranteed for 2 damage. So, heavy D3.
It's the one in the middle or the one out left?
It's the one out left because you can just see that last one.
Right.
So heavy D3. 3 shots.
Hits. Wound on 2s.
I think they were hitting on 3s.
Right. I'm pushing you to generate shots and then hit on 3s, don't you?
Yep. And then re-roll because of Call. So all hit. I'm strength 10, your toughness 5. 2s in this occasion. Oh!
Snake eyes!
-4 rend. Minimum 2 damage.
That's fine.
So it's going to kill him. There's no point in rolling because the wounds, unlike Sigmar, don't spill over.
Drunk heavy destroyer.
And the reason Josh is leaving them down is for leadership and reanimation protocols.
Even leadership doesn't stop reanimation now.
No, it doesn't.
There, apparently.
This guy, oh no, he has to shoot the neutron. The 2 heavy stubbers. So the 2 heavy stubbers are going to be going for the warriors. 3s, re-rolling because of Call. And I'm wounding you on 4s. So that's only 2. There's no rend on the... Oh, what was it? Phosphor heavy stubber? I can't remember it.
Phosphor blaster?
No, the heavy stubber.
They're just heavy stubbers.
Okay. 2 saves 4 up. One goes
Fails
down.
1. Yep, so Josh can stand anyone down there he wants.
This dude over
And the
here.
one at the back. Right, back to this guy. So neutron laser at the destroyers at the back. Heavy D3. 2 shots. Hitting on 3s re-rolling. That's 1 hit. Just the 1 hit. 2s. That's a wound. -4 rend. D6 damage. 6 kills the destroyer.
Kills the destroyer.
Which means no reanimation protocols. I like the reanimation protocols this way. I don't feel it's as broken as what it was before. Because if you do manage to kill the unit then. And then of course the 2 heavy stubbers from that one. Re-rolling because of Call. I'll re-roll that again. There we go. I'm wounding on 4s. This is the warriors, by the way.
Yep.
Wow, 1 wound. So that's 2 down.
18 to go.
Yeah, the more I kill though, you know, I still need to eat away at you because you still might fail some on your leadership.
I might.
So the Vanguard have assault weapons, and what that means is because they ran, they can still shoot, but they're -1 to hit. So I'm gonna shoot these guys, but because Call is there, I get to re-roll. He's good, and I've just realised I should have kept him a little bit further back this way to grant the re-roll 1s for him. It's worth noting as well, Call allows all re-rolls,
Yes, no, that's
but
fine.
he only allows re-roll 1s.
Yep.
Obviously, Call being the beast that he is, and fixing plasma, meaning they don't get hot. So of course, I'm just going to use the normal, the green dice of the plasma. It's only assault 2 now though, Josh, not assault 3. So, hitting on 4s, I'll keep that one there. Re-rolling because of Call. And that's quite handy actually, isn't it? Snap firing like that, and then still getting the re-roll. So a few more misses. Wow, everything else hits. So I'm looking for 5s on the blue dice. 6s still cause 2 wounds. But
And then 3s on the green dice.
3s on the plasma, yes, not 2s now. So that fails. Wow. So they fail.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There you go. So that is 8 with no rend.
What's the rend on the plasma?
-3, I think plasma is still. Yes, it's -3, so you would have
5
no
up.
5 up in run, which you
Yep.
pass.
And then
4 armour.
4 bombers. 1, 2, 3.
I keep expecting you to pick the dice up and make another save.
No, I'll just crush your soul when everyone stands up next time.
When everyone stands up, eh?
Oh, it happens.
Okay, right, so next up we've got the heavy grab from these guys. They're just within 6 inches of call still, and I'm hitting on 4s against the warriors. Grabs change, I've only got 5 shots each now, and we'll talk you through what it does. Now, hitting on 4, so there's quite a few misses there. Actually, there's not. That was a good roll, Josh.
It wasn't bad.
3 more hits. Now, grab is now strength 5, so I'm wounding you on 3s, and it is -3 rend.
That's fine.
Now it's worth noting it is only 1 damage, and it's only 1 damage because you've only got a 4 armor save.
Yep.
If you had a 3 up though, it's D3 damage. So 3s. So basically you've got, let's have a look, 4, 6, 9, 5 up invulnerables from the Chronometron.
Yep.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
it's not bad. It's not bad. 6 more going down. I've still got more shots to fire though, because these guys have got heavy phosphor blasters. I want to say they are.
Not heavy. They'll be standard phosphor blasters. They'll be Cognis phosphor blasters probably.
Let's double check because I can't remember. There's so many changes. Right. If anyone's screaming because of the grab that I've just rolled that you should be at -1 to hit, no, these guys have a rule that ignores the -1 to hit with heavy weapons. So the phosphor blasters next are going into the warriors. So I'm hitting on 4s, re-rolling because of call. The lead guy is within 12, so 2 shots from him. Nice. Strength 5, rend -1. So that is 3 wounds, 5 invulnerables, Josh. So 2 go down. I'm running out of ammo and fast. Right, I feel like this guy is going to have to shoot into them now. I don't really want to target them. I feel it's a bit of a waste. But while there's not many left, I feel I definitely need to take them down. And notice as well that Josh is leaving this one left.
So why I would do that?
Heavy stubbers. So that's 1 miss. The tech priest is too far away to allow me to reroll, unfortunately. So I'm wounding on 4s. So 2 more wounds.
That's
no rend.
Phosphor, right?
It's just this stubber. So fail 1, 1 more goes down. Heavy D3 from the neutron laser. Both hit. Looking for 2s. 2 5-ups. 2 more go down.
I can't save for shit. Hopefully I can reanimate.
4 left. I've still got call and this guy left to go.
I don't like call.
You don't like call?
No, I don't.
In fairness, I looked at him 20 minutes before you turned up. So I had no idea what he was going to do.
To be fair though, you need him for your detachment, otherwise...
You have to have a minimum 2 of these.
I know.
I've got him and call.
Yeah.
So he had to be here regardless. I'm not going to shoot at these anymore because Josh will automatically fail his leadership. He's lost 16 models.
Mm-hmm.
His leadership 10, so he's going to lose 6 more plus D6.
Yeah, I only have 4.
So I'm not going to shoot at them anymore. So these guys are now going to shoot into these warriors. So this one will be the arc rifle. So I'm hitting on 3s. No rerolls. There you go. You'll be pleased to know 3 of them missed. This is strength 6. So that is 1 wound. I think it was -1 rend for 1 damage.
What's that? Haywire?
Yep, but you're also +1 for the barricade whilst I wreck the terrain. So 4, and he passes it. And then these guys have got the pistols, which I can't remember what it's called. Phosphor Serpenta. Alright, so 2 shots with the Phosphor Serpenta at him. That's 1 hit, strength 5, toughness 7, 8, 5s. That's a wound, -1 rend, which you've got 4 invuln.
Yep.
Fail. Right, this is where it's now going to get tasty though. Not for you. Well, for starters, this guy's going to charge them. And he makes it.
Right.
These are going to charge them. And they make it. So they don't have any Overwatch, do they?
No, they've never had guns.
But this guy's going to charge first at him.
Okay.
So his shooting attack was 6 shots.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it was 6 shots.
Roll a charge distance, see what I get. I'm gonna fail, but Josh is still gonna get his Overwatch. I don't think they get a reroll either,
Not anymore, they won't.
which kinda sucks. Because
No, it doesn't.
the plus 3-inch charge was very, very handy.
Yeah.
So 6 shots, yeah.
So D6 shots. I should have rolled first turn.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's my bad.
So 4 shots. Now, how does this work though? Because you're at -1 to hit me because the incense cloud.
It'll be a minimum 6+, I imagine. I haven't read the core.
That's interesting because there is some save characteristics of a 7+. But let's say that a 6 is always going to hit, because I don't think it actually says that in the main rules.
I have no idea.
There's a hit.
There's a hit.
What's the strength?
Fleshbane, but
I'm a
you're
vehicle.
So 6s only. No.
Close. And then the other guy's going to charge, so you get to shoot again.
Yeah. D6 shots. Just 3 this
3,
time.
yeah. 1 hit. Oh, and what does it do? Just a mortal wound.
D3 wounds.
D3
Normal.
wounds.
1.
So hang on, what's the rend of it?
-4.
Oh, so I'll get no save, and that's 1 damage on him. But, what is my charge distance? Make it, come on. That is a 6, that might just be enough. Right, so first up, I do actually have a 6 invulnerable save against that wound that Josh has just done, which I don't pass. I've got 3 attacks, and I am hitting on 3s in combat, Josh. So I hit twice, no 6s there, we're fishing for the 6s. I am at strength 8, what toughness are you?
7.
So I'm wounding you on 3s. For 2 wounds, and it's 2 damage each. So it takes 2 wounds. Drops him to 2. Next up, we're going to go with Datasmith and the Rust Stalkers. Right, so Rust Stalkers are filthy. I've got 3 attacks from each of them, and 4 from the Princeps, and each one of them is armed with a cord claw, so I get to do an additional attack. Now I am hitting on 3s in combat, so that's 12 dice from the other guys and 4 from the Princeps. This is just the Transonic Razors. Hitting on 3s. That is a couple of misses. Now I'm strength 4, you toughness 3.
Yes.
So I'm wounding the Skitarii on 3s, but any 6s are a mortal wound.
Do they have a rend value? These
I
apples?
don't think so. So there's an instant mortal wound, and it is instead of the damage. So I don't do anything.
That's fine.
So that's just 1 mortal wound. I'm strength 4. They have no rend, so it's just 1 damage for each of them. So 1 mortal wound, and then you've got 8 6-ups.
Oh, bugger all.
You rolled save 2.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7
unsaved
wounds. 2, but
We'll
you.
remove those 2 and then put the dice counter on that one because it'll fit.
Okay, and then I've got 5 cord claw attacks. So I hit on 3s. So that's 1 miss. I wound on 3s. But any 6s do D3 mortal wounds. So that's only 2 wounds. So Josh will get his 6-up armor save. Fail them both. So, nope. First D3 for 2, kills that one. Second D3.
I thought you said he didn't spill.
They don't, but that's 2 wounds from 1 attack, kills that model.
Oh, right, okay.
And then 1 more wound on the next base. Basically, if I'd rolled a 3 there, if I'd rolled 3 there, it would have only killed that model.
That's alright. I'm just...
New to it.
yeah.
It's totally understandable. It's a totally different system to what we're normally used to.
Well,
still
you
got-
played the same one. I haven't.
We've still got the Datasmith though. So Datasmith is next. I hit on 4s because I've got a Power Fist at -1 to hit. I'm strength 8 versus toughness 3, so 2s. 2 wounds at -3 rend.
No save.
D3 damage each. So first damage.
No,
So
he dies.
in that situation, the extra wound does not spill over.
Yeah, that's what I was confused about.
And then the next D3 for 2.
I'll put him back because he has room for the wound counter.
Right, and then next
and
up,
remove another thing.
we have got the Castellan. Now, one thing I did forget to do is change the Aegis protocols. So, the Castellan has 3 attacks, but he only hits on 4s in combat. And there we go, all missed. So, Josh now gets to attack back, and then it would be me, but I've got nothing else to go with. So, we've got the Catan.
Yeah, Shard first.
Yep.
Just double check his attack value, which is 4. Hits on 2s. And his strength 7, toughness.
I think it was 7, so 4s. We'll double check it though. That's 2 wounds, definitely. Yep. What's the rend?
He's a monster. Oh no, the
Evade.
weapon has -4 AP and D6 damage.
So I've got 6 up invulnerable, which I fail both, so it's 2d6 damage. I've already lost 1. That's 5, so that will be 6 wounds. I think that's all I've got. We'll have to double check. So that 5 does destroy this, but vehicles, Josh, on the roll of a 6 explode. No, so that's just that 1 model dead. Next up though, you've got the Scarabs.
Yeah.
So you can split your attacks here. So what you can do is, that guy is within an inch of them, so you could put 3 into the Rustalkers in the hopes of trying to do some damage to them. Or you can put them all on here. You can split them as you wish.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 into the...
Rustalkers?
Actually no, I'll just put them all into...
He does have a 2-up mind.
I know he does. Does the Datesmith have a 2-up still?
Yes he does. Decisions.
Rustalkers don't, do they? They're like 4-up.
They've got a 4-up save with a 6-up invulnerable.
3 into the Rustalkers and then 1 into Timmy's tin can.
So this is Timmy's tin can, yeah?
Timmy's tin can.
So all hit because you hit on 3s. That's quite nasty, that actually.
Yeah.
It is only 5s that you need.
More vehicles, but they are not vehicles.
No, so that's a 5, so 2 up, and I'm fine.
Yep.
And then 12 dice.
12 dice at your Rustalkers.
What's the actual strength of them?
Like 3 or 4.
Because if your strength 4 it makes a difference, because in fact I'm only toughness 3, Josh.
Okay, they are strength 3.
So you're actually wounding me on 4s.
Hey, that's a pleasant change.
Like I said, I do have a 4 and they do have a 6-up save, I believe. That's a couple.
And that was a 5.
So 4 wounds.
Yep.
4 4-ups. 1 takes a wound.
They are at least 2 wounds each, don't they?
They do, yes. Still got 2 wounds.
Okay, that's the end of that.
So that is the end of the turn. Leadership tests. So
that's just removed.
It is, but for the camera, let's see how it is worked out though. So Josh lost 14 models, and yet roll a d6 and add that to it. So 3.
So that's 19 out of a unit of 20.
So what you
Less
do
11.
is the 19.
You take 8 casualty, 8 wounds on 4 dudes.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go, bye-bye.
Right, so we're going to roll it on camera on leadership for these guys. The Scarabs lost 3.
Lost 3.
So 3 plus d6. That's 5. It is less than Josh's leadership of 10, so he doesn't lose any more models. So
is it these models or take wounds?
Models.
Oh shit. That's a problem.
Yes, it is. But you can, of course, choose to fall back in the movement, which means you could then rapid fire with them and wipe out your Rustalkers.
Yeah,
so there is pros and cons to having it this way. So, with that, it is now over to Josh's turn 2, and he can bring his reserves on at the end of any movement phase before the end of turn 3's movement. Right, so looking across the table, Josh is a little bit worried that losing that big unit is going to cost him, but he's going to plod on like a Necron and keep marching. These guys, Josh has just been reminded very kindly by me that he can rapid fire and still charge, so he's thinking about doing it to this Dragoon to stop me from getting this objective. This guy potentially shoot and kill the Rangers and then maybe charge at the Onager. The Destroyers, meanwhile, though, have moved up here to get some shots in. Josh is incredibly annoyed with Call. Call's
just a smidge.
Yeah. So he needs to start eating away at the bubble wrap that is around Call to try and get him, basically just start and damage him. So, as a result, he's dropped the monolith here. Now, the Warriors can't disembark this turn, though.
No, they can't, because of the order of things.
So, he's going to try and start and take away the Destroyers and of course the Vanguard at this side, in the hopes that the Warriors can at least next turn get round there and hopefully start to eat away at them. So shooting, Josh is targeting all the destroyers straight at the breaches. He wants to get rid of that haywire. So reroll the 1 for the heavy.
Yeah, reroll the 1.
Oh.
It would be.
So you're wounding on 4s with the destroyers.
Yep.
2. What's -3 rend?
-3 rend.
So 6 up. Fail them both, and is it 2 damage each?
I think it's D3, let me just check.
I think it was D3 from last time, so...
Yes, D3.
So roll the first one for the wounded model. 2, kills him, and then this is where you want a 5 or a 6, Josh. Come on.
Yes, I do.
Oh, and he kills the other one.
Okay,
outright. Very helpful indeed, because you can almost get there. Almost. Right, so next up, Josh has got the monolith. He's thought long and hard. What have we got? What's going where?
First of all, we've got 2 of our 4 flux targets targeting these Vanguard down here.
Yeah.
And that is a horrible to hit roll.
3 hits.
2 hits.
Oh, you only...
BS4 plus
4.
now.
Oh, no.
2 wound on 3s at least, so there's 1.
And what rend was it?
-2.
So 6 up. Nope. And what damage?
Just 1.
Just 1. And I'm going to take the guy from the back there.
That's fine. Alright, next 3 shots at the breaches. They're not breaches, they're destroyers. That is a worst hit roll.
Oh, no. Wounding on 4s.
Plus toughness 5. That's 1 wound. -2 rend
So
still.
5 up because I'm in cover. Fail. And what damage was it?
Just 1.
Just the 1. I'm actually going to put a wound on the guy at the front here.
Yeah, that's fine. And then last but not least, the particle whip at the...
Is it 6 shots or D6?
No, this one's heavy 6.
Ah, right. And this is at the Dune Crawler.
This is the Dune Crawler.
Oh, that's nice.
Finally, I can actually hit something.
And what strength is it?
8.
So you wounded me on... But they were toughness 7, weren't they? Or 8?
Yes, 7.
Toughness 7, so you wounded me on 3s. 3. What's the rend?
-2.
So it drops me to a 5 up invuln, and I can reroll 1s because I'm within 6 inches of the other Dune Crawler. So 1 goes through for D3 damage each, was it? For 3 damage, so it drops me down to 5 wounds now. Right, next up though, we've got the Warriors. Are you shooting everything at that?
Yes.
Right, so the back 2 guys aren't within range, so that is 38 shots.
Yeah.
That's quite a lot.
38 dice.
Now he is rapid firing. Now you can still charge after rapid firing, but he's at -1 to hit against the Dragoon because of the incense cloud.
Yes.
So it's 38. You've got 19 dice twice.
That's 15. That's 19.
So hitting on 4s. Do you want to roll them to wound now? And we'll...
Yes, I will actually. Right. What's your toughness?
7.
5.
So 5s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the first volley.
Yep. And then hitting on 4s.
Yeah. That's not so good.
You need that to wound.
I do need that to wound.
Come on, you've got this. Ah. Now,
6 saves.
I'm at -1 because of your rend.
Yep.
But I'm at +1 because of the canticles I used.
Yep.
4s. Holy... Wow.
I've seen worse.
So that's 2 wounds lost. I have 4 left. What's that guy doing though? Do you want to have a think?
No, I know what he's doing.
Okay. Rangers or the Dragoon?
Well, the power has to target the Dragoon because he's closest.
Yep.
Just D6 for a mortal wound. Doesn't hit.
Yep.
Then targets the Rangers
For D6 shots.
D6 shots, not 6 shots. I misread that first time. That is 2.
Yep.
Hit on 2s.
1
Wound on
hit.
2s.
Rend?
-4.
Don't think they have. I
damage.
don't think they have a 6 up, but that's a failure. So you kill 1.
Yeah, definitely kill 1.
And so, Warriors at this guy.
Yep.
Phosphorus Serpenter. Nothing.
Charge distance. In.
That's in. So we'll move them up in a second. Any other charges?
The shard is charging the Vanguard. Or Rangers, whatever they are at the distance.
These guys.
Yep.
So I can now rapid fire because I'm within range.
Yep.
So I'll go with the arc rifles. Nothing. I'll then go for the galvanic rifles, which is 6 shots. 2 hits. I think it was strength 4. Doesn't wound anyway because your toughness is higher.
Yep. And
That's probably a 6.
Him.
Oh yeah, he's made it in. So right, so we'll pile all them in. And then, even though Josh gets to swing with both of these first, he's then going to get to attack with the Scarabs because it's his turn. Right, so first up, Josh is attacking with the Shard. How many attacks?
4 attacks, hitting on 2s. I can see 2 ones. And then it's 2 + to wound with -4 rend.
Yep.
D6 damage each, but not that it matters.
Oh my word!
So he whiffed. Next up is all of them dudes.
So 5 of them can't make it in, so that
15.
is 15 attacks.
That's 5.
What are they hit on in combat? Is it 4s or 3s?
15. I will just double check. I know they shoot who hit things on 3s.
It'd be interesting if it's only 4s.
No, what still 3s?
Still 3s? Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
still 3s.
So 15 hitting on 3s. I think you definitely need some new dice, Josh.
I have other dice, I just don't have them with me. Because I picked them up to use them for something else and didn't put them back in my bag.
So 5s, that's 4. You don't get a cover save whilst you're in combat, so I'm literally on my normal 4.
Yay.
Wow. I really did not expect that.
Fine.
Oh.
Okay, and then
the Scarabs.
Scarabs, I'm going to...
3 at the Rust Stalkers.
Can I pile in? I can't this time, can I? Or
Well,
can I?
He can go there.
Yeah.
So he's within an inch of him, which
Yeah.
means he can attack them. So you can get 3 on the Rust
3 on
Stalkers
the Rust Stalkers.
and 1 on the
and 1
Castellan.
on the Tin Can.
So it's 12 on the Rust Stalkers.
Yeah, 12 attacks on the Rust Stalkers.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Wounding on 4s. How many is that? 6?
That is 6.
6. 4s. Wow.
And then last guy attacking the Castellan.
3 hits.
No wounds.
And that is it. So now I get to attack back with something. And again, we would normally get to alternate. So I'm going to go for the Warriors first. So 3s. 1 hit. Strength 8, so 2s. That's 1 wound. The 6 to wound not causing any additional damage.
Rend on the Lance.
None. So 1 guy goes down. And then we'll do Little Timmy's Diet Coke Space Robot for 2 hits, for 2 wounds on the Scarabs. No rend.
2 6-up saves. No.
So that'll kill that one, and then 1 wound on the other. Then we'll have the Datasmith, 4s, 2s. So that's a wound. It's minus 3 rend for D3 damage. Kills the 1 and 2 base. And then I'll do the 4 cord claws. 3 hits. Looking for strength 4, your toughness 3, so 3s. That would be it's D3 mortal wounds. So
That the Cold Claw.
yes.
Right.
So that's 1 mortal wound. So 1 of them will take 1 wound.
One takes 1 wound automatically.
You've then got 2 6-ups
2 6-ups.
for 2d3 damage. So the first one,
It doesn't.
1, because
Yeah.
and then the second one does 1, so that'll kill him. So how many? Still got the transonic razors from them to go.
That's too many hits.
Yeah. Wounding on 3s, fishing for 6s, do a mortal wound. So there's 1 mortal wound and that many saves. Yeah, that kills the base. These guys, these will now pile in. So the Princeps has 2 attacks, or the Alpha rather, and then 4 attacks from the normal guys. What is the toughness of that guy though?
7.
And I am only strength 3, which means I am wounding you on 6s. So I'll hit you on 4s in combat with these, because they're not very good fighters. Holy, wow. And that's 2 wounds.
Oh, I swear to Christ, this is where he dies to fucking...
Double one.
Don't do that.
Oh, he's alive.
I fully expected him to die then, based on the rules of this game.
100%. So, I believe that is turn. So
I hope so.
I lost 1, but I'm a +1, and I'm bravery 7, leadership 7, so I'm going to auto pass.
Yeah.
Your leadership 10, you're going to auto pass. So, yeah. Over to AdMech, turn 2. Right, so for Canticles of the Omnissiah, I'm going to go for reroll 1s to hit in the shooting phase, and these guys are going to turn a little to face the monolith. Right, and I think these guys are going to make a run for it up to there. Oh, 5 plus 6, that's an 11-inch run.
That's about right. I know it.
My insane measurements.
You're about right. Yeah.
Yep. These guys are going to move and run. 3, and I forget what their run is. Their move, it's
fast.
It's still fast. Definitely still fast. So we'll get them moved up in a second. Right, so he's going to change the Aegis protocol to the one that allows him to fight twice. On a 2+, and I fail it. Lovely. So that is probably target prioritization change. So he's just going to move to there. I think that is pretty much it. We've swung this Dune Crawl around to here. And actually, he can't move far enough to heal. So he's going to go in front of Call slightly. Just because. So Call is going to heal this guy D3 for 3. Which puts me at 8, which means I've lost 3 hull points. Or wounds rather. Right, straight into shooting. So, first things first. Heavy Phosphor Blaster on these. At him. So I'm hitting on
Actually, these are closer.
4s. Actually, you're right. Good point. So they're going to go for them, but you won't get the +1 for the cover save.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting on 4s, and actually I should have moved him a little bit closer to be within 3 to reroll 1, so never mind that. Couple of hits, hitting on 4s. I'm strength 6, I'm wounding you on 3s, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
That is 4 wounds. I think it was -3 rend. And ignores
AP3 on them, is it?
It was AP3 previously. I'll just double check that and see what the damage is as well. So that's 4 saves on these guys. It is -2 rend, but Josh has a 5-up invuln anyway. 1 damage each, kills 1 guy now, but you don't have to take the heavy.
No, I don't have to. Just
Right.
This can't roll saves worth of damage, apparently.
You've been really bad with that, dear. These guys are going to snapfire. Well, I say snapfire. They're basically going to shoot into the destroyers that are up there as well. So I'm now hitting you on 4s.
Assault weapons hit me on 3s anyway, aren't they?
No, you're -1. If you advance and shoot assault weapons, it's -1 to hit.
Alright.
If you move normally, you still fire it normal. So hitting on 4s.
I'll get that on this eventually.
Wounding on 5s. That's a 6, so that's 2 wounds.
Okay, 1 save, which saved.
Right, so interesting enough, it is actually 2 damage on the roll of a 6 to wound, not 1. And 2 saves like what we thought it was. So, next up though, we're going to have the Destroyers target.
The
Destroyers. So, I need a few more dice.
I think I've still got some of your dice over here somewhere.
So, 15. Oh wait, it's only range 24 I think for the heavy grav cannon. No, it's range 30, so how many can reach?
All of them.
Okay, 2 of them are going to shoot forward, 1 of them is going to shoot the monolith. So, the one shooting the monolith, 2 hits, and I'm not within reach of call because I've moved them unfortunately. I am strength 5, your toughness 8.
On this, yes.
Yeah, so I need 5s. Nothing. And the other 10 shots will go at the destroyers way over here. So hitting on 4s. That's not bad. What's the 3 there? Is that what I've just rolled?
I have no idea what that 3 was. You didn't roll it this time.
And then I'm wounding them on 4s because I'm strength 5. So it's only 2 wounds. It's minus 3 rend.
D3 damage because it's.
So you'd be at 2. Well, you'd be at 5 up invulnerable anyway. So 5 up.
3 did you say? Or was it just 2 you rolled?
I honestly don't know. Let's say it was 2. Pass them
both.
both. Cool. So the phosphor blasters, 2 of them at the destroyers and 1 at the monolith. 2 at the destroyers. Monolith needing a 5. No, these needing a 5. That's 1 more.
Failed on a 2.
Yep, because you don't get the +1 cover save.
Yeah, so 2
thanks to the phosphor. Right, down here we've got 6 shots from the radium carbines. All hit. Wow. I do now need 6s because I'm strength 3. Nothing. 2 plasma cavaliers now. The only 2 shots now, not 3. Not overcharging, obviously. So that's 3 hits. Strength 7, so I still need 5s. Nothing.
Right.
However, and that is a however. The stubbers on this, at that. And I do get the reroll hits because call is within 6. Needing 6s with the stubbers up, you double. And that's 2.
Raise up.
Nice. And then the neutron laser.
Some D10s along for vehicle wound counters.
I've already ordered 15 D20s in each colour of my dice.
You can have it on 15 D10s and I play D&D.
Right, so heavy D3. 1 shot. 3s. Reroll because of call. That's a hit. Strength 10. Needing 3s to wound you. A wound. And it was... What was the rend on it again?
Minus something stupid.
Neutron laser is minus 4.
Okay, no
so
save.
that's no save for D6 damage. Oh!
Down to 14.
Down to 14 wounds.
Yeah, down to 14.
Right.
It's a weaponized building. What can I do?
And then we've literally got these 2 that can't see the monolith from this angle, so unfortunately both of them are going to have to fire at the destroyers.
Oh no.
Josh is destroying the buildings.
I don't know, I'm putting wound counters on all of
Literally. Right, so range 24 on the stubbers. Am I within reach of them? No,
That
I
guy's
am
not.
not. That guy is not. But the neutron lasers are. So,
Do you want to fire them both at once?
I'm going to do them both at the same time because I can't shoot anything else with them. So 2 heavy D3. So that's 5 shots. So I'm hitting on 3. Oh, I should have done this separately. Because one's reroll and one's not.
Are you sure that's not close enough to reroll?
He can only reroll ones, he can reroll all. So what I'll do is 1, 2, 3, he got 3 shots. So he was the one with 3 shots.
Okay.
So 2 shots with this guy, only rerolling ones. So 1 hit, 1 wound, minus 4, so 5 up.
5 up. Failed.
D6 damage. Well, it's minimum 2.
Yeah, minimum 2.
So we'll kill that one guy.
Goes down.
And then the one with 3 shots. So 3 hits, looking for 2s. That's all 3 wounds, Josh.
3 5-ups.
2 go through, so that's a minimum 4.
Minimum 4.
Holy hell.
Those my heavy weapons.
They are very expensive. If it's any consolation, they are like 55 points a gun.
What, just the neutron lasers? Or
Just the neutron lasers is 55 points.
so how much is the entire thing?
Oh, I think the onager was about 90 by itself. Let me have a look at my list. I'll type this one out. The onagers are 90 points. The stubbers are 8 points apiece.
Right.
And then the neutron laser is actually 45. So it's still coming in pretty hefty.
And you have 3 of them.
I've always had
I
three.
know you always have 3 of them.
Because
I'm
I
just
used to-
saying you have 3 of them.
One of them is magnetized, so I might run. There you go, Skyfire Nexus next time. Right. So he's going to attempt a long bomb charge against them.
Okay.
That's not going to make it. So who's going to fight first?
Dice it.
I'm going to go with him. I want your warriors gone. So, whoa, that's a 6. That's 2 more hits.
Yeah, that's 5 hits.
I am strength 8, so I'm wounded on 2s. There's 3 1s for you. So 2 wounds, no rend.
2 4s up.
Pass 1, fail 1, so 1 more goes down. Now you get to swing back with him.
Yeah, let's see if you can actually kill something this turn.
Hits on 2s, wounds on 2s.
Yeah, that's 3 dead.
Nope. 3 6 up in ones.
Oh, that's 6 ones.
3 dead.
Right.
And I will kill the 3 off with the galvanic rifles.
Right.
So they will need to take a battle shock. So you now get to swing back with these guys. And it's worth noting that he lost 2 wounds before, so he's on 4.
Yeah.
I've obviously picked that dice up.
I don't have enough dice for this.
You'd actually now get to pile in further again,
So I'm
Josh.
at 18.
You're 18 attacks now.
I don't have enough dice for this. That's 12. I'll just roll 6 again.
So you're hitting on 3s in combat.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 misses. There's 12 hits from the first volley. Roll the next lot to hit, which gives you 1 extra hit. So that is a total of 3, 6, 9 hits.
Wounded on 5s.
1, 2.
Just 2.
Yeah, just 2.
Pass them both.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so you will automatically pass morale here. These guys, the Rangers, I can't remember what bravery, the leadership, not bravery, this is 40k people. So I've removed the alpha, which means these guys are only leadership 6. So I've lost 3, plus 6 is 9. Take away my bravery, leadership of 6, drops me to 3 models would flee. Oh, that's awfully convenient. Josh, you can now consolidate 3 inches. I'm guessing straight this way. Or do you want to go
No,
back?
actually, I will go that way because it's my turn next.
You're going over here.
I will go over there.
So there we go, 3 inches straight towards.
I've got a wound counter on him, right?
It's way back here.
There
Right.
There you go.
So, when do you roll for this?
I roll my resurrections at the end of my movement phase.
Right. So you've got him, and him,
Uh-huh.
and that.
And then the people who are jumping out this time.
Right, so end of the movement phase, Josh has let the Necrons out of the monolith, and then the monolith has flown over the top and landed. And he's looking to start eating, he really needs to eat away at this flank. The middle is looking very difficult thanks to me taking that big blob out. I think, you know, you say...
That could save worth a damn.
Yeah, your saves were terrible then, but... Again, because it's old style reanimation, I knew to target the unit to the point where it couldn't come back rather than splitting. So it did take my entire army
It did, to be fair.
to do it. So yeah, Josh has basically let the Cryptek out here. He wants to shill?
Shoot and charge.
Shoot
And basically go
and
down
kill.
fighting because there's no way of stopping them getting to him.
Yeah. Meanwhile, over this side, Orican has gone Super Saiyan, and Josh has moved and ran him forward, or advanced rather, so he's within 6 inches of them warriors, which means they've got a 4+ reanimation to stand up.
Indeed. There's just the 2 of them though. That's a 5 and that's a 6.
Yep, so both of them get back up. It's an extra 2 attacks, so when you come to...
Yep, that's them 2 over there.
Right, so, Shoosting.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot him first just because it's going to be quick and easy.
Yep, hits on 3s.
Hits on 3s, 3 shots.
Strength 5 still.
Strength 5 still.
So wound on 3s. 2 wounds.
-2 rend.
-2, so it drops him 6 up invuln. So kills an entire model. And you know what? Just because I'm going to take that one to try and make the charge a little bit longer for you.
That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but that's fine. Right, so that's the easy shooting.
Yep.
Give me a split second.
Now we've got this to work out. Let's take a moment and see what Josh is.
Right, so Shard is over here. I'm going to target these guys with his Gaze of Death. So that's D6 shots. That's 4.
Yep.
So there's 3.
2s, is it?
Hit on 2s. Yay.
Wow, you've done that twice in a row.
If I get Snake Eyes to wound, I'm going to throw these somewhere. Nope, that's two wounds. It's -4 rend.
Right.
And D3 damage per, so
I would have a 3-up drop to nothing, but I've got an in-run. Pass 1, fail 1. Take the guy at the very back that's not the transonic.
That one.
That one, yeah.
Right. And then this guy is targeted with the power, so no mortal wound.
Is it just on a 6 you take a mortal wound?
It's a D6 for every model in the unit.
Right.
So if I manage to get hold of a horde,
like 20 warriors,
half of them disappear, possibly.
Nice.
That's all of his shooting. So now we've got
all of this. Yep, let's work. Right, so Josh is going to see what these warriors do first. He's going to have 5 of them shoot at them. 10 shots should kill them.
Yeah,
and then he's going to have 10 of them, which is 20 shots, at them.
10 shots at the Vanguard. All hit.
Nice. Wounding on 3s. It's still not bad. Yeah.
Could be better, but not
So
bad.
4.
4 saves.
Should have done more there, but never mind. And they're dead.
They're dead. So that worked nicely.
So then you've got 20 shots.
Yep, that's
at the destroyers, but the destroyers, the one on this side, is already wounded. So he lost 2 wounds because of the destroyers. So I keep forgetting he's got 3 wounds now, not 2.
Okay, 20 shots, hit on 3s.
Nice, that hit as well. So you just add the 1. It's behind the computer.
Okay, no problem. I'll just leave that one there.
So you're wounding on 5s.
Wounding on 5s.
Toughness 5. That's a few.
That's better.
I'll pull them out. That was a 6.
Oh, how I envy Bladestormers right now.
So I have 4 with these because I'm in cover.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
So the one at the front dies.
Yep. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put the wound on this one.
Yep.
Because I want this one alive to shoot at your monolith if I survive.
Oh, how very dare you. Right. So next I'm going to pour all 4 Flux Arcs from the monolith
yep.
into the destroyers.
Yep.
So that's 12 shots. Hitting on 4s. And, that's bad.
Oh, just how? Your rolling has been very below average.
Yeah, that I've got stereotypically shitty rolls, and today's been a bad day. No worries.
Yep. Hang on, what strength is it?
5.
Oh. Are you doing the 6-shot thing at them?
I was going to drop that on the Ongo, actually, hopefully trying to get through that, because I'm slightly more scared of it than the Grads right now.
Fair enough.
6 shots.
That's better.
Yep. Strength 8, toughness 7.
Yep, 3s. That's it. What was the rend?
-2.
So 5 up, re-rolling 1s. That's it, they go through.
Right.
3d3. So
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. I've lost 3 already. That's 10. I'm on 1. I'm on 1. But if you get a big enough charge, because don't forget, Cole can heal it for D3 wounds.
I know. That's something else I need to.
And actually,
I need a 5 to get in that gap. I could do it.
I forget. I need to go and look, but I think they actually don't shoot anywhere near as good now that they're damaged.
The ballistic skill goes a long way
Yeah,
down.
yeah. I think that might be down to 5s now. So we'll check that one out as we move into combats. Right. So assaults, Josh.
Assaults.
Yeah.
He is going to make his charge and attempt to get to them both.
Right.
What?
To split your attacks. If you do that though, both of them overwatch and you've only got 2 wounds.
I know I do. And does Call affect Overwatch?
No. Oh, Yes, reroll the hits within 6.
Just the wounded one then.
Right,
You
so
go for just the wounded one.
D3 neutron laser. 1. Oh! 4 plus in 1.
This is how he
Just
dies.
1. Passed it! And then 6 shots with the stubber. 1 hit. 2 hits, needing 6s. Wow, what are the chances?
Death on Overwatch.
Oh my word.
No, it's fine.
Right, so Josh is charging the Warriors and he's just rolled a 9, and I only get the Overwatch from one of the destroyers because only one of them can see. So nothing for the Grav, and then the Phosphor Blaster is rapid fire. Nothing for them, so they're going to make it in 9 inches right up to there. They're going to get the 3-inch pile in anyway.
I'll sort that out in a second. I've got another one over here.
Down here, I've got no Overwatch. And he makes
He's
it in. So, do you want to do that guy first?
Yeah, it's going to take the least amount of time.
Guessing he's got 2
I'm
attacks,
just going to double
probably.
check. He's either got 2 or 3.
Right, so Cryptek first only has 1 attack now.
Yep.
And misses. Right. Well, we need to do the Warriors next, so
they need to pile
I'll tell you what, they're probably all going to make it with the extra piling. So do you want to roll your 15 attacks?
Can do.
Right, so the Warriors all up on the bollards. 15 attacks,
15
Josh.
attacks.
Wow.
My lord.
Seriously, dude, you need some new dice.
Yeah, no. That's just the 2.
2 wounds. Kills 1, because he was on 1 wound. And I think they have 1 attack, which hits, and strength 4, I think. That's 1 wound, no rend. Passed. So that's alright. But now, because it is your turn, you get to activate first. So basically all these guys. So there was
all of them.
20.
Yeah, there's 20 in there now.
For the love of God, kill him.
If it was that easy, right?
I genuinely want you to do some damage here.
If it was that easy.
3s. Fair. Needing 5s. That's good.
That is pretty good.
How many?
8.
8. 50-50 chance. I've got 4 armor and I've got 4 wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's dead, and you get a 3-inch
Explode.
on a 6.
Why? Did I open my mouth?
I think it's D3 or 1, but we'll double check. I'm pretty sure it's only D3.
I'm pretty sure, because the monolith version is D6, and that's Titanic.
Yeah. Right, so it is just 1 mortal wound, which kills 1 warrior, and of course he's probably going to stand back up. But next up, we've got combats down here. So we've got 3 Cord Claw attacks, hitting on 3s. Wounding on, it's toughness 4.
Toughness 4.
Strength 3. So nothing. The other guy has 4 attacks, and the other 2 have 3 apiece. This is with the Transonic Razor. So I'm hitting on 3s. And I'm fishing for 5s. 6s are going to cause mortal wounds. So there's 1 mortal wound and 1 wound. 2 wounds, sorry.
Yeah, now I'm pretty sure that's just him dead because there's no way of rezzing. Because he's on his own.
Right, but you've got 2 armor. How many wounds you got? Just 1?
Oh no, he has 4 wounds now.
Got 4 wounds. So that's 1 mortal and then 2 armor saves. 3 up or 4 up?
4 up.
So he's lost 2 wounds.
I was say 4 up, I've just been wrong on that twice. Yeah, 4 up.
And forgive me, we did this out of order because I attacked with him before you did others. Oh, hang on.
It doesn't matter.
No, we did do it right because I went with him first.
Yeah, I charged, then you went with him, then.
Yeah. Admit, we got it wrong there.
Yeah.
But it had no impact because Josh killed that with the first unit that was already in combat. So, that moves it to my turn 3. So, they're pretty open to be shot at. I can retreat and probably shoot at them, but I've also got that to deal with. So turn 3 for the AdMech. These are pretty clustered up, and I can probably do a lot of damage to them. And they're there. I'm probably going to pull that guy back and fall back and then shoot at both of them. It's worth noting as well, actually, we forgot to mention that the monolith did regain a wound thanks to living metal. So, straight into the moving phase. Of course, this guy is going to fall back. And Call is going to... Oh, no, it's end of movement. So...
No, do it now. End your movement.
That's going there. That'll go there. And I think that's pretty... No, it's not. He's going to move to there. And they'll stay still. So, actually, it's only one model though. You still technically control that. So, heal him for 2 wounds. So I'm on to 3, which means I can move a little bit more because the last damage chart is on 1 or 2. There. Right, so, shooting. Of course, both neutron lasers are going at that, and all the heavy stubbers from these two are going at that. Yeah. So, thanks to Call healing this bad boy up, his ballistic skill is back up to 4+ instead of a 5+. So, heavy D3 with a neutron laser at that, and the stubbers at that. 1 shot with a neutron laser. 4s. Hits. Strength 10. That's a wound. -4 for D6. 5. And then we've got the heavy stubbers. So 6 shots at them. Reroll because of Call being within 6 inches. That's insane, that. It really is. 4s, 1 wound, and you've got a 3 up.
These guys.
Yeah, and you've got a 3 up on there.
That's 6.
Cool. Same again with that onager. So neutron laser at the monolith. Missed, reroll. Oh, sorry, that was the
1 shot.
D3, so 1 shot which hits. 3s. D6 damage for 2. The reason it's straight up damage is because it cuts through the armour of the monolith. And then we've got 6 shots.
Actually, when I get cover from this.
You would. Sorry, so...
6 up cover. No. And I need to find the bloody 4.
Right,
There it is.
heavy stubbers at them. All hit, wow. It was a 3, I just knocked it over, so 4s. So 3 wounds, Josh, 3 up armour on them. 1 dies, or goes down. Call gets D3 from his solar atomizer, which is 1, hits on 2s. Wounds on 2s because it's strength 8. And it's -3 or 4. I'll need to double check that. So there is a -4 rend on that. These guys are going to shoot into the warriors with the radium carbines. So we're hitting on 3s. And I'm then wounding on 5s because your toughness 4. That's 1 wound. It's 2 damage, but it's going to make no difference.
Against what?
Against the warriors. So 3 up. Which he makes on a 6. And then we've got 1. Ah, sorry, I've got another radium carbine. There's 4 in there. 1 more wound. Which he fails. And then 1 plasma for 2 shots. Both hit, wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds at -3 rend for plasma, so 2 6-ups. Nope. And then down here we've got this onager is going to shoot at these guys. So we've got heavy stubber shots, 2 misses, wounding on 4s. That is only 1 wound on these warriors here, Josh. For a fail, and then neutron laser, heavy D3 for 2 shots, 1 hit, and fails to wound.
Oh, that's a nice change.
But we then got the heavy phosphor blaster from them at the warriors because I have to target him because he's further away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I only get 4 hits. 3s, because I'm strength 6, so that's 3 wounds. It was -2, wasn't it?
Yeah, so 5 invan.
3 more go down. And I actually forgot about these guys. So 3 galvanic rifles at them. 2 hits. 1 wound because it's strength 4.
Nope.
No. And the transonic arquebus misses. Right, that is everything for shooting because these guys don't have any pistols. However, Castellan is going to charge. So, would you like to overwatch Sir with
15
2,
dudes?
4, yeah, 15.
5,
So, I need to roll a canny bit here.
15.
I am going to make it though, Josh, unless you kill me here.
Well, got 30 shots on Overwatch, so there's the first 15.
Wow, 4 hits.
4 hits. 5, 6, 7 hits.
Yep. Token of 7, so wounding on 5s. Previously would have been 6s. 3. Aegis Protocol is still in effect, so I've got 2 up. Any 6s you suffer a mortal wound because of the repulsor grade.
Oh, yeah. So at least you took a wound. Ah, is it repulsive grade only if you were rolling your rumble saves, isn't it?
Would it make a difference, do you think? That's an interesting question, actually. Because
I mean, it doesn't matter enough to me, but...
and of course I made a 10-inch charge, which will get me up to here. So, because I made that charge, I got to go first with the Castellan. 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. For 1 wound, Josh, no AP. And that's 1 more guy down. And then, of course, I will activate these guys as the first of my non-charging units. So, Cord Claws. All hit, fishing for 6s. So that's just 1 wound, no rend. Which he passes on a 6. And then I've got 3, 6, 10 attacks from the Transonic Razors. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s, because I'm strength 3. There's 1 mortal wound. And 1 wound. 3 would cut through his armour.
He's down.
And I get a 3-inch consolidation, but I'm going to stay there. So Josh gets to pile in and attack back with the Necrons. So how many's here?
2, 4, 6, 8 are dead, so that's 12.
Yep. Pile them in because you get the full 3-inch pile in, and you only have to be within an inch of somebody that is in combat. Nice. You're wounding on 5s. 3.
3.
2 up. Fine. So, morale check. You lost 2, 4, 6. You lost 7, 8.
Yeah, I lost 1 previously to shooting, so 7 went down this turn.
So, hang on.
You killed 7. You killed 7 over the course of the shooting and the combat.
Right. So why is the 8?
Because 1 was killed from the walker blowing up.
Right. So he shouldn't have been there.
No, it's counters wise, yeah. But I just leave him for the count.
Oh, for the reanimation. Right.
Yeah.
So you lost 7.
7 plus the d6. That's 4. He's in range. That's net 0. 7
Yep,
plus
because
4
he
is
gives
11,
+1.
-11,
Yep,
so
yep.
Passed.
So
Now I think we'll put that counter back.
no, we'll keep these to one side because obviously Josh can bring these back in his end of the movement phase. And how many of these do we kill? 2, 4,
5,
6.
There's a few wonky because there's not really much room up here.
Yeah, there's 5 there at the front. So
Yeah.
if you roll a 6, 1 runs. 5 absolutely fine. So just those 5 would come out.
Yeah, I just leave them there for counters purposes.
It's
easier for me to track.
It's easy for leadership, and it's especially easy because of your reanimation protocols.
Stand the
So,
Stand these other guys up
that's
as
turn
well.
3. I'm making headway. Being resilient, but I think from turn 1, I think losing that big blob is what's cost this. I think if you're getting them a bit closer.
No, if I could just save worth anything at all.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, that's been a problem from the start, but my problem is my dice here.
Definitely. But you still could get this objective. You could still technically hold this one. You could. It is possible. Especially because that onager is only on 3 hull points.
What's the whole point?
Wound. Plus, if you kill that, there's only a destroyer there.
I don't have enough bullets to get to Cole.
Right, so end of the movement phase for turn 4. Josh has regained a wound on the monolith. These 5 guys could get back up on a 5 plus, is it?
5 plus, yep. That is
1
up.
Still an extra model.
It is still an extra model.
But then down here, he's got 8 to roll for. You notice Orican has moved far enough forward that he's going to be able to attempt to charge Data Smith while still giving his buffs to this unit of warriors. So 8 5-ups. 4-ups.
That's
4 more. Just want them in combat around him?
Please, yeah. Actually, no, they have to be an inch away, so they would need to be back here.
Don't you just add them to the unit?
No, it has to be within an inch of something that wasn't added this turn and not within an inch of an enemy.
Ah. Fair enough. But you would pile in anyway, so you get 3 inch pile in.
I'll sort that out later.
Right, let's move on to shooting. Right, so shooting phase. Josh has decided he's going to try and use the warriors to take out
The destroyer and the crawler.
So 5 at them, which is 10 shots, 6 at them,
Yeah.
which is 12. So which one's this?
This one's the destroyer.
Yeah. 4 misses.
And then there's
5.
one over there that I can't see.
There you go. Wounding on 5s. That's good. That's 3 wounds.
-1.
-1, so I'm at 5 up.
Well, that's right.
And then the other 6 at the onager.
Yep.
Just 2 misses. There's a 1 there.
Okay, and then toughness 7.
Toughness 7s are 5s. That's good for you.
Oh, if only that was last edition, I would have just killed it.
So 5 ups. I can't re-roll ones because I've very sillily moved away from the other onager. Sorry, bro.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
In fairness, I think my dice have been hot tonight. Yours, unfortunately,
Yours
haven't.
have been no hotter than normal. Mine have just been off.
Alright, so next up, we've double checked the rules because the way Josh wanted to do it was fire 2 flux arcs.
Yeah, 2 flux arcs.
2 flux arcs and then the particle whip at call. But we've double checked the wording and it is pretty clear. And
No, I can't even declare it, so...
you can't select call as a target because you have to
I
declare
don't
your
even understand
targets
why
first.
I can't declare it and then fail to fire if there's nothing left.
I know. I totally agree with you. So, with that in mind, how do you want to split this?
I want to check characters.
But it's kind of daft though because you can actually target the onager.
Let me check call.
Right, so because of the wording, and it is very... It's hit and miss. I don't think I agree with it. It is kind of handy, but in this situation, I don't agree with it, Josh. I think obviously you should be able to target him.
Just think about my template, damn it.
Yeah, so 2 flux arcs at this, 2 flux arcs at that, and then the particle whip at this one, which is stupid because he's right there.
Yeah.
Right, so which one's this one for?
Destroyer first.
Okay. 5 hits, that's nice. Wounding on 4s.
Yep.
1.
1 wound, -2 rend.
So 6 up. Nope. Is it D3 or just 1?
Just 1 for the flux arc.
So it drops him to 1 wound. This is at the onager.
Yep.
4 hits. Needing 5s.
Yeah.
1 wound.
1 wound.
5 up. Kills him. On a 6 he blows up.
How far does he explode?
I think it's 6 inches and it's at minimum 1 mortal wound.
So he dies, Cole takes 1.
Cole can't even save it because he's invulnerable.
It's a mortal
Is cut
wound.
through, yeah.
And then double check if it's one or more, because then I'll roll against me as well.
No way. Right, so because the Onage is a little bit bigger vehicle than the Dragoon, it is D3. So Cole actually takes D3 wounds, Josh.
My roll that?
Yep.
3.
Oh.
And I lose 3 of these as well.
Yep. Oh no, it's D3. So it might be 1.
Okay.
See? It's 1. Which is the guy that got back up. I shall call him Dave.
Don't mark a Dave this way.
Right.
Right, and now I would like to fire at that, but
He has to target this one because of the order.
because I couldn't have selected him earlier.
Which, see, in this situation, that would have been ideal. And do you know what? I think what you did there is the perfect example of why they should change it. So, 6 shots.
Yep, 6 shots against this one.
3.
3 hits.
Strength 8.
Strength 8, toughness 7.
Wound on 3s.
1 wound.
5 up.
Yep.
D3. For 1.
Down to 10.
Right, charges. Heat charging.
He's going to try. You know, Overwatch.
Gamma pistol. Missed. 9, I think that was 9. We measured it and I'm pretty sure it was 9.
That's... He puts him there, so...
You're within an inch, so
Okay,
it does
he's
count. It does count. So, he gets to go first.
Yep,
So let's have a look at it. Oh, I don't even think I mentioned, he did bulk out on turn 3.
he did, yes.
Which is why Josh put that little marker next to him. So, let's see what he does in combat when he's bulked. So here we go. Orican, the Divine, Catan, and the Data Smith.
Yep.
5 attacks, reroll
5
to hit.
attacks, 2s to hit, reroll them once.
Doesn't even need it. Strength,
7.
wounding me on 3s and toughness 4.
That is 2 wounds.
You can still kill me. I've got 5 up in run.
Yep.
Pass 1, fail 1. It's D3,
D3.
so you can't kill me.
It's
2. And then you get to go with your warriors. So there's 16 by the time we pile them round.
I think so. And it is 4, 8. I'll just roll 8 twice. 3s to hit. There's 4. 8.
Yep. Looking for 5s.
There's 3.
2 up. 1-1, so I've lost a wound. Drops into 5. Castellans now have 6 wounds, Josh.
Yes, they do.
So I now get to swing back
Yes, you do.
with Data Smith. 1 hit. Strength 8. Your toughness 7, I'm guessing?
Yep.
That's a fail to wound. I'll then go with a Castellan, because Josh has nothing else to attack with. 3s. That's 1 wound, no rend. And it's fine. So, with that, it's now over to me for turn 4. So, Cole heals D3 wounds for 1, so he's lost 2, and he's going to heal the Onager for 1 wound. He's going to heal him for 1 wound. So, shooting phase.
Everything of that.
Well, pretty much, but these guys, first of all, are going to shoot up at them. So the radium carbines, there's 4 of them there?
3, 4 radium carbines.
Yeah,
he doesn't have what he has.
He doesn't have what he has, no. 3 misses.
Cole's reroll doesn't affect combat, does it?
No, it specifically states shooting.
Good.
So that is, oh no, it's only strength 3, so that is 1 wound.
From radium carbine, that's 1 wound to 2 damage.
1 wound to 2 damage, yeah. Which you failed. And then 1 plasma cavalier shot, or 2 rather, 1 hit. And 1 wound at -3, so
6 up cover.
yeah.
Nope.
1 more goes down. Next, Arc Scourge, not Arc Scourge, Solar Atomizer at this, D3 shot.
What's his strength?
10.
Strength 10!
Yep, strength 10 melter.
Oh,
But I'm not within half range.
right.
So 3 shots. 2 hits. So 10, toughness 8, so 3s. -4,
No save.
d6 damage.
Yep.
Oh, it's on 1! So as a result of that, single neutron laser shot, or D3 rather, and then the stubbers at them. So D3 from the neutron laser for 1 shot, hits, wounds, destroys it on a roll of a 6. No. So the monolith, unfortunately, is now gone. The heavy stubbers are, of course, going all at...
Don't bother.
No?
Nah, I'm done. Not a fan of 8th.
Not a fan?
No, not a fan. Characters,
It's because of this, isn't
characters
it?
are messed up. Vehicles having wounds is nice. It means that the monsters are no longer going to be impervious while vehicles get worse over the course of a game. Kind of like that.
Yep.
Characters are just wrong.
I do agree.
I do not like the edition as it stands right now.
In that situation...
I'm not going to write it off forever because my dice this game have been completely and utterly diabolical.
Yep. I will...
As it stands right now, I am done. I am done.
I did roll pretty hot as well.
And you've got more AP high than I can shake a stick at, so...
And in fairness, I even said to Josh earlier today, I was like, Josh, you fancy a game of it tonight? Yep. What do you want to play against? And we both said, let's do robots on robots again. And I didn't even look at any of the stats until 20 minutes before you turned up.
Well, I can't fault you for your list. It's literally all you have.
Yep.
The problem is, you tooled out for 7th, which was high AP everywhere.
Yep.
So, unfortunately, I've just been crapped on. To be fair, the Necron Codex, the way it is now, sorry, the Necron Index, my mistake, is going to be a lot better at higher point values. At 2,000 points, I used to have twice the number of units I did here.
Yeah.
Because buying war gear is
How many points is 10 warriors now?
10 warriors now is 120 points.
So it's less than what it was.
Less than what it was.
But
the flyers I used to have for dedicated transports are now like as much like half as much again as they were.
Yep.
All the destroyers are now like the heavy destroyers are literally 3 times the points.
So heavy destroyer is about 150 points.
No, each one on his own is about 70 points now. Heavy destroyer.
But is that with the heavy gauze?
That's including the heavy gauze cannon.
Right.
It itself is a 25-point upgrade, and
Yeah.
they cost 43 points themselves.
So they've definitely gone
They've
up.
gone up. That cost as much as an Imperial Knight.
What an
Or
Imperial
Knight did.
So it's about 375.
381.
Right. That's a lot more because it was 200, so it's nearly double, and it's no different, really, is it?
Not really. It can deep strike on a dime, which is nice. The Portal of Exile is nice if it ever actually gets to do anything. All of the Necron transport options are now a lot better because they're not actually inside it, so they're impervious to transport damage.
Yep.
However, if you take out all of their transports, there is no way of getting those units. You just lose half your army.
I think one thing that might have benefited you would probably have been dropping that turn 1 and then getting the guys out turn 2.
In theory, but I wasn't prepared to drop it until I'd taken out the Haywires because I would have lost it in 1 turn and then lost my reserves because I had no other way of getting them here.
Yeah. That's a valid point, actually.
No, it says so in the Necron Index. If you,
Does it?
If you take out all monoliths and night sides, anything in reserve cannot be deployed.
Wow, that's...
Because the only other things we can actually have in reserve, in their own area, if you
Death
will,
marks?
is death marks.
Wow, that's... Yeah.
We can also bring out like multiple units a turn from a single transport, which is nice.
Yeah.
So if you put 8 units in reserve and have 4 night sides, you can drop all 8 in 1 turn.
That's good.
Which makes your counter strike ability phenomenal.
Yes.
You can bring 1 out through that, and then theoretically as many as you have space for in a night scythe. But you need to survive early turns first.
Do you know what I think? I think give it another go.
Oh, I'm going to give it another go. It's a new edition.
But use Marines. Because you like the idea of a split firing las cannon, don't you?
I like the idea of split firing anything. I've been complaining about that since 5th edition.
Well, I genuinely, I honestly did not expect this. I didn't. But I do feel that I did have a little bit of knowledge, especially when our leadership killed them.
Well, I expected that to happen.
Yeah.
After I lost like 12, I ran some quick numbers and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've lost these one turn. But that was due to my saves, not due to the shooting. I mean, the shooting
The shooting helped.
If I could save anything at all, it would be a lot different.
So, I don't think we really got to see what the Necrons are fully capable of in this game, but I think...
If you want to see what 8th edition Necrons are capable of, we need to run 4,000 points.
I think
being deadly serious.
Once we've got a few more games under our belt,
absolutely.
I will absolutely take you up on that offer. But expect an Imperial Knight or two on top of this.
Oh, that's absolutely fine. You will be looking at a Necron army that can actually do things.
I think AdMech are very powerful. I think
they're no more powerful than they were in 7th. Now that I know what Cole did. I know he was viewed as a staple in the back end of 7th.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I haven't played a game of this since I moved to university, so I've been out of the loop for nearly 13 months now.
I honestly don't know what else to say. I didn't expect...
Them being minimum of 2 is also unnecessary, I think.
The neutron laser being minimum damage 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, I think, is unnecessary.
Yeah.
But other than that, nothing else is changed that much. I mean, plasma no longer blowing up in my face is going to be nice for my special weapon squads.
And them only getting 2 shots now instead of 3. I think the Rust Stalkers have been heavily nerfed because obviously not being able to reroll hits. I do think the mortal wounds on a 6 is handy.
You have that many mortal wounds, it doesn't matter anymore.
Right, that's it then, folks. That is the second game of 8th edition done. Robot versus robot. You will be seeing, hopefully, elves versus elves next. In the form of dark elves. Drukhari. Where's that name come from?
It's been around all the time, just no one's ever used it.
And of course, if you've seen Liam on the channel before, you will recognise his Eldar Ulthway force, and I'm interested to see what he's going to bring. But it will be Dark Elves versus Elves.
You or Sean?
What?
You or Sean?
Me or Sean what?
Playing Liam.
Me. I'm using the Dark Elves. So, that is it. I don't know what else to say. Josh, I am incredibly sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I genuinely didn't expect...
Don't be sorry, my dice were awful.
I genuinely didn't expect them to do this. But that's it, folks. I hope it was at least insightful.
It's confirmed the fact that we need more points to do anything with.
Yeah. Yeah. I think 2,000 is around about kind of 1,600 what was previously.
Lower than that. A 2,000 point 8th edition is going to be knocking on a 1,250, 1,500 7th edition skirmish, I think.
I don't know.
Because that took up
double.
Because it took up nearly double, that is approaching 20% of my entire army.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as soon as you actually started firing at it, you killed it in one turn.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that the Necron forces in 8th are going to need nearly double this many points before they're scary again.
Yeah. If anyone's got any ideas about how to play the Necrons maybe a little bit differently, or if you want to see a different Necron force, let us know. Between me and Josh, we've got quite a lot of models and we can probably get that force on the table for you. As for the AdMech, they will be back. I don't know when, but they will be back. Until next time, folks.